Hello friends, happy Mercury in Cazimi blessings. I am going to share a little bit of truth today, and I want to invite you to do the same. I think it's a really important time that we are taking accountability, responsibility, and actions towards helping ourselves become more accountable, kind humans on this planet at this very transformational and challenging time on the globe. I have experienced a really challenging personal and professional experience over the last few years, and the more that I share my story to different women, business owners, leaders, entrepreneurs, executive directors, I met with very similar stories of betrayal, of disempowerment, of being projected upon, and not being valued, honored, and respected. And I ask that we as humans learn how to take accountability and responsibility for our past and our harms and our trauma and our abuse. Because if we don't choose to do that work, then we move into adulthood and we kind of become dysfunctional humans. And we work from our subconscious, and we are navigating and articulating our lives through these challenging places of harm and hurt. And until we can take the time to do the shadow work and embrace self-improvement as a way of transformation and elevation of the planet, we're going to stay stagnant. We're going to stay in this place of competition, betrayal, resentment, power and control. And it's really not an energy and a vibration that's going to liberate and uplift us as a global community. I would like to honor us as women and global leaders to come together and rise in this essence of love, light, and build a space in our hearts big enough to awaken the whole planet. And when we can find that place of love and light within ourselves and replace those harms with acknowledgement, validation, respect, and care, that transforms from pain to power, from trauma to transformation. And we are able to then uplift others in doing the same. So I just want to share a little bit of words that I've been sitting with for quite a while, because I'm continuing to meet more women that have been pushed out of things they've created and taken advantage of, because once we share our gifts and purposes with others, that creates a vulnerability, and people take advantage of that vulnerability. To me, that place of vulnerability can be expressed as authentic power, but when people aren't in their power and they're coming from that subconscious place, it's not met with that vibration of love and light and community connection. So here are some words to share, and I hope and invite you to also speak some of your truth on this Mercury Cazimi, and let's bring more darkness to the light. Mercury Cazimi, a portal to truth. Mercury Cazimi is a moment of clarity, revelation, and raw truth. When Mercury aligns with the heart of the sun, our voices sharpen, our intuition deepens, and the things we've held inside rise to the surface. This is a cosmic invitation to speak truth, break silence, and bring what's hidden to the light. And today, I'm answering that call. Living in a small community has its magic, deep connections, shared spaces, and a sense that we're all in this together. But when truth is buried, when harm is left unspoken, and when transparency is absent, the weight becomes something we silently carry. I've witnessed it. I've lived it. I've watched too many women, including myself, pour their hearts into something sacred only to be met with betrayal, projection, and erasure. We create, we uplift, we open doors for others only to be pushed out of the very spaces we've built. And then we're told to take the high road, which means to leave quietly and carry the grief, injustice, and loss alone. But what is the high road if it leaves behind a trail of unresolved harm and unspoken truth? When does silence become complicity? It's hard to know when to be the whistleblower, when to bring truth to the light in a way that serves instead of destroys. But there's no way to get to the light without acknowledging the dark. Truth-telling isn't comfortable, but neither is carrying the weight of projection, unaccountability, or betrayal. This isn't about vengeance, it's about integrity. It's about making our communities places where women, creators, and leaders aren't erased from what they've built. It's about recognizing when we refuse to look at our own wounds, we unconsciously harm others. And I refuse to shrink. I refuse to let this betrayal define me. I am here to rise. I have risen in a place of leadership to build a world where all women can thrive, not just a select few. For those of you who have been through this, I see you. Your truth matters, and you don't have to hold it alone. We are in this together. If this resonates with you, let's talk. How do we build communities where transparency, accountability, and integrity lead the way? Join me.